Casual video. Okay, go ahead, Pat.
Look comfortable.
Do I look comfortable?
There you go. One beer and he's looking comfortable. Okay, go ahead, just hit the...
Okay, tell us your name.
I'm Paul Thomasberg.
Okay, hold on, Pat. He's looking at you. You better get right over here.
Oh, you want me to look at the camera? I
Yeah.
can look at the camera, that's
Okay,
fine.
All right.
If you can also, like, after she asks you a question, kind of say, she says something about what you like best about your mountain biking. So, what I like best about mountain, kind of repeat the question.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, hon.
Okay, what do you like best about mountain biking?
Oh, I don't know, that's a pretty broad question. I think it's just that I've been doing it a long time. I think originally it was, I grew up in Tahoe skiing and also bike riding in the summer up there. So I was just as a young kid, 8 years old, riding around in the mountains on my bicycle, you know, places similar to this, dirt roads and single tracks. So I've kind of been doing it my whole life, so I think it's kind of inbred. And then racing was, I did a tour, cross-country tour on my mountain bike and did a bunch of, you know, mountain crossings and stuff where there's no trails or anything. And then I just got into bike racing. A friend of mine named Bill Marlin, he introduced me to bike racing, and the first race I did was Whiskeytown. And at the end of the race, I thought, well, I'm as fast as all these guys going down the hill. I just need to be stronger to go up the hill. And then that's really how I got into bike racing.
How did you get stronger going up the hill?
Drinking beer. Lots of training. It was a slow process, and good equipment. It was a big step too. So you have to slowly build up, and I build my own bicycles too, so that's really how I got into it. I started building my own race bikes, and then once I had a good race bike, I said, okay, I'm going to start training and win races, and I just went out and did it.
How long have you been doing it?
See, I think I built my first bike in 1980, so that gives you kind of an idea. I've been bike riding, you know, since I was 8, so in the mountains.
Do you have any advice for people just getting into mountain biking?
Well, you get what you pay for. That's probably my best advice, is that when you buy a bike, you get what you pay for. And other than that, it's just safety. I say wear a helmet. I always wear a helmet. See a lot of guys, pros, not wearing helmets, and I think it's a good idea to always wear a helmet, because it's not you that's gonna hurt yourself. It's somebody, anything could happen. Your tire could blow out, your forks could break, your stem could break, which are all things that have happened to me, so it happens.
Any racing tips on how to increase your endurance and speed?
Endurance. Long miles, you know, once a week you need to get long miles in, and winter, if you're gonna race for a season and you're thinking pretty seriously about it, you need to have base miles are critical. So during the winter you need to do lots of long, slow rides, and by long I mean like 100 miles or more. So you really need to get, that's endurance. That's what gives you endurance, is putting in the miles. And well, even more than miles is the hours. So if you're riding 6 to 8 hours, that's a long ride, and that's going to give you endurance.
6 to 8 hours a week?
No, a day. I mean, as one ride.
6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours.
And how would you advise people to go out into the mountains and regarding land access?
I don't know, maybe I should reframe. I think that it's, as far as hikers and horses go, and other people that are using the land, I mean, respect is the ultimate key. Otherwise, you know, I mean, it's a land access problem. I think generally mountain bikers are less likely to litter than most other people up there, including, you know, horse riders and some hikers, and there's always the bad guy in any bunch. And as far as land access goes, I think it's a little ridiculous the way a lot of it's set up right now. I think that a lot of the areas, like when I was a kid, going back to Tahoe, I've been riding in the wilderness area since I was 8. And then suddenly there's all this big, you know, thing where you can't ride in the wilderness area. And for me, somebody like me who's been doing it since I was 8, it's kind of, I'm kind of going, well, wait a second, you know, I mean, it's not like this suddenly just happened, you know, and now you guys are going to kick us out. I mean, and they go, well, horses have been up for you know, 100 years or whatever. Well, bikes have been riding in a lot of areas for a long time too, so.
How
Yeah.
do you think we can deal with this situation?
Ride alone. Don't let the rangers see you. No, you know, I think it's a political activist thing, and I think that one of the guys that's probably doing the best job is Glenn Odell, who used to own Norba. And, you know, there's other land access people working for it. Being a bike racer and spending all my time training and racing, I really don't have any time to know what's going on with land access problems and, you know, stuff like that. And my own personal, you know, use is just respect the other people that are up there, you know, respect other people that are using the land, and then that's basically how I deal with it.
Hang on a second. I'm going to roll for 5 seconds. And... okay, go ahead. Any words you want.
Okay, awesome. Hey, the guy is a total animal.
Think of another fun word.
I don't know.
Give us, think of a couple words.
Intense, incredible.
That's incredible.
He's hammering too much.
Think of what.
I don't know. What do I say to people?
How about some?
You're jamming. That's what I say. You're jamming.
What else?
Like that.
That's a great one.
What do you say about somebody who just took a header?